the book. We're switching up the page, so we may be able to get surprised, or at the same time, we may be able to get some really nice skills here and there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Invis is going to be one of the power ups that is, used in this map, as well as shock rifle. The sword is GA'd, so you won't be seeing any sword kills here. And right off the bat, kills are kind of going back and forth. No one's really wrestled control of that ball. We do have an invisible grab by, I believe that is Broken Advocate.
Yeah.
They get a few kills, and they get a little bit of ball control here. See if they're able to get an A set up here. His teammates are trying to cut off the angles for anybody that's going to be pushing in here from C and control. And they got a nice little hold here so far, 15 seconds. It looks like Prufio's trying to get in there and slay out those last remaining members of Old Guys. And they're able to take a few of them out, and they got a little bit of a ball, but they're not having complete control until they take out a few more of these players that are pushing in.
Absolutely. Now the ball is in control of First Minion, as they're trying to do some magic there through elevators. Of course, Old Guys can maybe do some damage. We already seen the camo get burned, so it will be a little bit difficult for them to use it as an approach. They will have to wait for it to come back again. Granted, it seems that First Minion are just having a little bit of a nice side there. Of course, it's going to get destroyed here really quickly by the team of Old Guys as they're starting approaching, and they're trying to take them down as fast as they can.
Yeah, it's been back and forth. No one's really been able to wrestle more than, 15 to 20 seconds at a time. This next invis would be pretty crucial. Which team gets it may, be able to get the slays, get the information to his teammates, and maybe get a hold. As Mexican Vendetta is making a push in with his teammate here, and they've kind of pushed out. Prufio and Vendetta have been able to push out the last few players of Old Guys and, start a hold of their own. And Viz does go to Snake, though. He's playing his life well. Teammate takes out Prufio. The rotation's coming through. Prufio's made the call. They played the ball. Vendetta's played the ball. He's playing his life now, too. He's doing a great job of playing his life. As Zaire does get taken out, but Mexican Vendetta plays his life well and gets a slay, and they got the ball back, and they're trying to rotate it, but, it's kind of, in a precarious spot there in bottom control as both teams are contesting at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, they're trying to get the ball, and of course, Old Guys will be able to maintain a hold of it just for a little while. We see them running away. Of course, Hawks will try to catch him. He has no shields, so Snake has to be careful. He gets taken down, and of course, the ball is on the floor on next to Camo, so it seems that it could be down for anyone for grabs. But for now, it seems that only how do you pronounce that name? That Ziken?
I'll just call him Zaire. That's actually a name that he prefers to be referred to as Zaire. So
Zaire, okay, got it. Nice. So Zaire there.
It's taken down, and 43-26, anybody's game right now. Plays are going back and forth. No one's really, shining more than anybody else in the slay categories, even across the board on both teams. We kind of have a standoff here as Prufio's using the combo, trying to see if he can get a pick so his team can push forward. He does get the pick on Advocate, or Andromeda, actually, excuse me. He's looking for another pick. He does miss, but he is on Advocate's tail. Advocate does get taken out. There are two here, and bottom elevator. Prufio's taking it off. He gets one, but he is taken out eventually. And Zaire does get some control of that ball. If he can get it into the pipes area, Prufio's damage and distraction will get his team some time here.
Absolutely, we can see that there's a little bit of a stand-up here, a little shots here and there, but nothing guaranteed. First Minion now trying to put themselves on the lead here. As that's going to be a really nice place to set up a defense. Of course, that shock rifle, I think, if I saw it correctly, it's ready to use. But of course, now the team of Old Guys have the advantage now. 50 on the scoreboard, and they might be able to just push straight for the win here, even if they are a little bit even if they get taken down a little bit there.
And that's a great job there by Snake, not allowing Prufio to get the shock rifle. He picks up a double kill. This probably isn't going to count as a triple. It does count as a triple. I thought it might be a little bit late. Great plays by Snake. He's allowing his team to collect more time and put people on the death screen, you know? I mean, when the more on the death screen, more time goes to your team. Less people that can push your setup of the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, 65 and counting. It seems that the old guys team is trying to make themselves really notable here. We see that Snake had that double kill and that killing spree. Of course, he got taken down. Still a really difficult situation there for the team of First Minion as they are trying to go for the ball. But as old guys has 67 so far against 51. There's a minute left on the clock, so I think it's safe to say that this next push is decisive for both of these teams.
No, I agree with you there, Brazil. You know, the next team that gets the picks and gets the kills will probably be the decisive hold of the match. As, you know, it looks like Advocate went a little early for the pull there, and now we got Zaire with the ball. Only a few seconds left on the board. They're going to shortly inch into the lead here. And, you know, that lead could be decisive with this little amount of time left on the map. They are making their last push. They're doing a good job. They put some damage in, but Mexican Vendetta did a better job. Got a few slays. The ball was played off, and Hoax is there to pick it up for the side of First Minion. They got 70 on the board, 70 to 67. It's in the balance right now. If Hoax can't play his life here or get a slay, it could go in the favor of old guys right now as they're trying to sneak that ball into pipes. It gets taken out at yellow stairs. Zaire goes in for the push, and the ball has just been changing hands left and right. Snake's trying to get in there. Mexican Vendetta gets a double kill there. And it is really close at 70 all. 24 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, right here, all guys have 72, just a 2-point advantage, but at the same time, well, they tried, First Minion tried to go for the ball. Now, 14 seconds on the clock. They were able to put this evenly with just 10 seconds remaining. It's just to see who is the team that's able to pull through. Of course, that's going to be the team of First Minion, but not counting old guys out. It just as yet as just only 6 seconds on the clock, 4 seconds on the clock remaining, and it seems that we might be able. Yes, this point advantage just let the timer run out, and of course that's going to be a round for First Minion.
Yeah, a good start to the first round. Very close. Time ran out. Both teams doing an excellent job of, you know, trying to get that, you know, that first round under their belt. Very close, well played, and it's looking like we're going to have another competitive match here. It's Mexican Vendetta that goes on the prowl, gets the first kill. He's looking to get this camo here. He can get this camo. Prufio has control of that attic area, just putting damage in and playing his life at the same time.
Yeah, and it seems that now a little bit of a disadvantage here for the team of old guys. We see that nice double kill from Hoax. The ball, of course, is going to stand gaining points on that side of the scoreboard. We see Hoax holding the objective here. And of course, this could end up in some really nice kills, maybe points lead even for his team. As Mexican Vendetta has the camo, he has a little bit of an advantage. Of course, now gonna get disappear, but of course that shock rifle, we already know. I love the shock rifle. It's a really nice and movable weapon. It's a one-shot, a headshot if you know how to use it. So I'm really on the expectancy to see how these guys will gonna be able to see and use this weapon.
And a great push, but, you know, Mexican Vendetta does a good job to at least take one of those people out. And his teammates are now rotating the ball to A, and they're starting to rack up a quite sizable lead as Hoax does get taken out, as the side of old guys is going to try and get their own hold here, as 3 were in the death screen on the side of First Minion. They are making a push through control, trying to push through control to get to A. The shock rifle in Andromeda's hands. He's doing a good job of just suppressing the other team from getting in. He does eventually get taken out. We'll see if the word comes through and they're able to play the ball. It does not appear that they were able to play the ball, and 3 go down. He does make a clutch play. Last person alive. He's playing his life for his teammates. Now his teammates have spawned up, and you know it's gonna give his team a chance to get that ball and get back in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they need it because they are on the disadvantage. Maybe First Minion is utilizing this so they can make like a bad push from all guys. Of course, everything can happen. No, the camera right there was burned. A shock rifle is in place, so it's going to be a really difficult. Oh, that was close. I really liked the try, but unfortunately that didn't connect. Maybe he will be able to connect this Burial. Come on. Oh, he missed, but still, he managed to connect them. Not 100% missed them, but still. The shockwave is now out of the equation. And for now, it seems that it could be ending on yet another timeout. We have 3 minutes on the clock, and just now it seems that all guys has grabbed the skull.
And Prufio goes on a killing spree there, puts in enough damage, had to reload. That's why he went down, but his teammate comes in and cleans up the kill. But the side of old guys is still putting time on the clock as Broken Advocate gets a slay of Zaire up there. And we have a close game, 42-20. First Minion in the lead. As the push comes from all guys, Schmiley does get killed and taken out. As slays go back and forth, it's 2-on-2. Snake gets taken out, and the ball was taken by his teammate. He is by himself so far as he's getting pushed by Prufio, and he doesn't look like he's going to be able to play that ball out as Prufio takes him down and picks up the combo at the same time.
Yeah, we have already seen First Minion utilizing that combo, and it's been doing wonders for them. Like they've just been taking kills left and right. But now it seems that they were trying the old guys to use it, but to no avail. But for now, trying to go for approach as the skull goes into the 50 points, only just short of yet more 50, another 50 to finish off scoring. Of course, this is a tough situation for all guys as they need to make a push. Now we're talking about like a 35 point deficit here, so they need to start doing some definitive pushes, because if not, well, it's going to be round game number 1 for First Minion.
Yeah, and you know, you're just looking at the slays across the board. A little bit of an edge. Most of the players. We do have Prufio in the lead here with 27 kills. But, you know, has some teammates that are close behind, with Hoax having 24 and Mexican Vendetta having 22. You know, back and forth the slays go, and, you know, the side of First Minion doesn't really have to pick up the ball as time is ticking away, and they have that 36-point lead. As Prufio does throw it in, you know, pick up a few more seconds here before he gets taken out. The side of old guys is really going to have to push in and make a concerted push as Hoax does pull the reversal. And he's going to get a little bit more time for his team and probably try and rotate that into bottom elevator as Zaire comes in on the flank. Gets a couple assists. He's trying to get that final kill. He does push off the old guy's player that was pushing in. And with 1 minute and a 40-point deficit almost, they really have to get a coordinated push here, right?
Absolutely. They need to make a push that can guarantee them not only the ball, but at the same time a place where they can be farming those points, right? And it seems that elevators is not going to be the chosen spot, as Smiley will get taken down there immediately. Of course, this now could mean that... Oh, that was a nice shot there. The active cam was into play, but like I was mentioning, it seems that it could be a quick game as Hoax will get that clean double kill and the camo to seal things off. Of course, 15 on the score. I think it's not 25 points remaining for First Minion as they are almost ready to take down this first game, and it's really one-sided so far.
Yeah, it has been one-sided in this round. The previous round was back and forth, you know, very hotly contested. But the side of First Minion has been doing their job this time. It's going to need to be a near perfect end of the round here for the side of old guys if they want to push this to a third game. And third round, should I say, in this series of this first game.
Really nice shots there to be able to take down Smiley, but the skull is gonna get reset. 10 seconds on the clock remaining, and it doesn't seem like anyone is close. As
Yeah, Pruvio is just gonna slay out some of these players, and that's gonna do it. Oh, they do get a clock stop and a pull, but
that's gonna be a game.
Zaire takes them out, and that's first game to the side of First Minion. Well played by them, and we're gonna start off on the side of Hoax here on First Minion, I believe, and we'll see how the opening break happens here.
Absolutely, this first couple of kills, of course, they might mean that a team is coming on strong, but at the same time, they need to save up that energy for when it really matters. And yeah, technically they can get a nice advantage, but if they get burnt out for the remainder of this game, well, it's going to take, like I mentioned before, like this is what I've been saying. Like you don't have to play on that 100% epic Halo player stuff when you're starting. Rather save up that energy and try to play really normal to see where these guys are able to come from, and of course try to capitalize from there if they are coming at you slow or hard.
And it's like expected, pretty back and forth here at the start. No one's really wrestled major control of the game yet, and we'll see what happens. The first overshield wasn't used to any great effect. Didn't really affect the scoreline too big, and we're looking at that 9-8, or I believe that's 9-6 game right now.
Yeah, like it's been pretty evenly so far. Of course, all guys have been on top for now. We're talking about 7, what could be 7 to 12 kills, maybe 8, or maybe they can completely switch it up at this point. But no, it's an 8, so that would be like a 4-kill deficit. So they need to wake up soon. Like I mentioned, whoever controls those power weapons and overshield, well, that will dictate the pace of the match. But for now, overshield is on side, and it seems that the First Minion will be the first ones to grab the overshield, and of course maybe do some huge damage from here, utilizing that overshield to their advantage.
Yeah, and you saw Prufio has the the heat wave. Mexican Vendetta picks up the overshield. 2 of them get taken down though, and the combo comes through and almost a full team wipe. And this game is back and forth. And right now, I think it's a 2-kill lead for the side of, I believe, Old Guys.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like Old Guys started really strong, but what's like, it's like putting pressure is that, well, they're 1-0 so far on the series. So I think it's kind of key they win this Slayer match, because if they manage to go to a game 5, well, they might be able to put yet more pressure, knowing that we come from a Slayer, so maybe another Slayer will play with the mentality of first Minion. So maybe all guys have to capitalize from this win if they manage to pull it off, which so far has been doing wonders. So I think it's a really nice start in series so far.
Yeah, it's interesting right now. Old Guys has really come out, with some determination. They've pulled the lead, though it's been narrow the whole way through so far. They've done a better job at suppressing the people that are, First Minion, that have been controlling the power weapons. As I say that, Mexican Vendetta does have the sniper in his hands, excuse me, and we'll see if he's going to be able to get some picks that are necessary, to maybe put some distance and grab the lead here.
Yeah, absolutely. He might be able to do some magic stuff with the sniper. Like, we already know how the sniper works. 2 bullets in the chamber. The overshield, of course, it's also on site. So there we go. So we see that Mexican Vendetta has the approach there with a nice assist. And now suddenly the table turns yet again, 29-27, as First Minion has now started taking the pace and getting kills left and right, knowing where the spawns approximately will be, and of course utilizing those power weapons I can mention. I haven't seen in a while old guys using the the sniper as much as I've seen uh, First Minions use it.
Yeah, and like maybe it wasn't the pace of play that they wanted. The pace of play was sometimes you play your opponent's pace of play. And right now it seems that, the side of First Minion is kind of getting to the place of play where they like it. They've been able to control the overshield for most of the game, and they actually put it to good use the last few times. And we had a 5-kill lead now in the favor of First Minion. And it's looking a little dire as Prufio's coming in, and the coordinated pushes, the comms are coming in, and they get the pick and they're moving in. Mexican Vendetta comes on the flank and gets a kill, and they've extended the lead even more now. And it's going to be interesting to see if old guys can kind of collect themselves, reset, like hamper this momentum, because the momentum is totally going in favor of the side of First Minion currently.
Yeah, absolutely. The First Minion is been so far having an amazing series. I mean, that first win on Oddball was really decisive, especially on that. And it was mostly on timeout, so they are tiring their opponents, and it's showing. Like we saw that they started really strong, all guys, and now they seem to be retaliating so badly that, well, it's going to cost a little bit more for them to make some decisive approaches. But for now, 43 or 42 kills against 35, it's a really tough scenario, completely doable, but a little bit Spanish escaped my a little escape there.
Yeah.
Like I was mentioned, yeah, they need to play, like you mentioned, a really perfect Halo to come back from this, because right now First Minion is just about to take it home.
Yeah, and they got the overshield in their hands. We got a killing spree for Prufio, who's just kind of really popped off here on the second half of the game. And really good coordinated push here. Zaire and Prufio go in, and Zaire gets the double kill. He's going for the triple, and he gets it. The triple for the winning kill, and it's 50-37.
So I think a win here would be more than honorable to go out with the bank, or even a reverse sweep, like we mentioned. So this is going to be at whoever, like I said, whoever controls like the rockets and of course the shotgun is going to be having quite the advantage as really quickly. She's going to have a quick double, maybe triple kill, maybe the overkill, but sadly no one is home. So now we have a triple cap from First Minion, and of course that's going to start making some nice points for their team.
Yeah, and like you talked about for Zilla, the team that got control of the power weapons at the beginning would probably be the team that got the first, control of the map hold. And that is the side of First Minion. They got the rockets, they got the stalker rifle, they had the bulldog, and they've built quite a little bit of lead here off the back of a small triple cap, and really controlled double hold here as he's going to use the rockets. Ooh. And he gets a long range kill with the rockets. He's moving in, has no more rockets. He's using the stalker rifle, gets another kill, and gets the reset on B. Picks up the bulldog, and Mexican Vendetta is just really popping off right now, and Prufio is there to help him out. He's playing his life on the B stronghold, and old guys are really going to have to get it together here if they want to come back and win this, because it is not looking good here at the start.
Yeah, right here, old guys is clearly on the deficit, as team First Minion is just starting really strong, capturing B and C and just rotating through those 2 points, not trying to overextend themselves going to A. We saw them to get A at the beginning, but it worked wonders for a couple of brief moments, since that triple cap point lead is going to be huge. But at the same time, now it's just B and C. They have a back again the Rockets, and it seems that they receive a call, not from me obviously, that says, "Hey man, you should grab the Rockets. It's going to give you a big advantage." And it seems that they pick up the call, and that's what they're doing. They're just trying to go and use the Rockets as Hoax gets some really nice kills. And of course, we'll try to go for another one, but no one's home. Yet again, it's going to be quite difficult, as it seems that, in complete honesty, First Minion is completely sweeping here.
Yeah, I mean, they are just putting a stranglehold. Like they are just suffocating them with these power weapon control. You know, they're just really just putting the pressure and not even allowing them to get out of their base. They're just kind of having them locked in, and then they just go into the hold. And you know, they cover the angles and don't allow like an overextension to happen or a flank. And you know, we're getting near the point of no return right here at this point, as you know, the score just keeps creeping up, and there has not been a single point put on the board by the side of Old Guys right now.
Yeah, right here they're really struggling to get even a capture going on. We also, of course, also saw that a couple of the First Minion teammates went really strong on sites to defend them, not even granting them the capture. We see that with that double kill from Prufio, they're defending B side, and of course, they might be able to go for C, but they are not greedy, they are not hungry, they just want to finish this off nice and easy, and it's showing. Like, they're not going for C unless they start losing A or even B, so they're actually playing really well so far, and so far it seems that team First Minion has no weaknesses whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to point out Mexican Vendetta started out with 5 kills and 0 deaths. You know, went on a killing spree. He just got taken out for his second death there, but he's just been doing a good job of not really dying. And you know, you look at Hoax, he's 13-3, Prufio's 11-4. They're just really all playing well as a team. As you know, Advocate's coming in here, he's trying to confirm A. If he confirms A, they'll put their first points on the board, but he gets taken out, and you know, we're at the 207 mark, and unless they can get B here, this game will be over quicker than later.
Yeah, so far he gets the reset. Now A is getting taken from First Minion side. This might be it, but not so far, as they went straight again for the reset. This is a really difficult situation for all guys, as it seems that they are not able to get themselves a point. Yet they're struggling to even be able to sit on site, even if they are trying to take A, and this might be it. Yes, after what was it, like a couple of long minutes, like we're talking about a lot of time, they started scoring, and now it's a really long way for them to actually make a difference, but the potential is there.
The potential's there. It's going to be hard to hold A and C. They're going to need to get B eventually. And, you know, it may be too little too late, as, you know, C is converted over to the side of First Minion. B is starting to get taken. Prufio is trying to play his life. You know, making a little run here by Old Guys. I mean, they're going to have to, I hate to say it, they're just going to have to play really good Halo if they're going to be able to get back in this game at all. With 224 points being on the board, they're down to just under 200 points now, which is a massive amount of time to make up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a 26th game now, 26 seconds if they're able to capture either B or A. And it seems that B is going to be our main point of interest here, as we're seeing that First Minion are trying to get it. Snake has the rockets, we'll go for the kill, we'll get the assist though, but we'll get yet another kill with the rifle action. Anything can happen. It still has enough. Of course, a B is going to be yet again almost taken, but that was a great defense. Unfortunately, we'll get taken down. We'll get that double Mexican Vendetta here, popping on strong with that double, and of course reclaiming B. And it's a difficult scenario here, as there's now only less than 20 seconds remaining of this possible last match.
And you have to wonder if maybe, you know, that last loss in Slayer, you know, maybe was the straw that broke the camel's back here for the side of Old Guys. You know, pretty competitive oddball games. you know, very hot start in the Slayer game, and they're just kind of getting run over here and flattened in this Strongholds game.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it was 250 to 57. We're talking about like 100.